You know what? I'm not even gonna go into football tonight. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Good Saturday evening to all of you out there that's gonna watch this stream. This is the anime stream that I promised you guys I was gonna do. I'm actually waiting on a few more people to jump on. If they jump on, because we can't have a debate or talk anime unless those that say that they will gonna come out, come out. So I am going to open up the panel here shortly to let you guys come on and talk your stuff. So I'm just waiting. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Checking my Discord and everything now. I know it's a late night stream. I understand that. I wanted to do it yesterday. Some things came up. So I decided to push it one more day and do it tonight. Next week I won't be streaming. Next week is my last week of 38. Damn, I turned 39 next fucking the following Monday. But next week is my last week of being 38. So I will not be streaming at all next week. It's Thanksgiving, number one. Number two, I'm going to be busy. But number three, I'm going to be trying to enjoy my last few days of being the settling nearing 40 of being 38 before I turn 39. So I'm waiting on a few people. I know they're going to normally show up kind of late. I know I'm waiting for Random. I hope he's off work by now. I'm pretty sure Jamie's going to show up. There's a few more I'm waiting on before I open up the link for you guys to come on and talk. So pretty much tonight we're going to sit here. It's strictly anime. Strictly anime. I'm leaving all my football shit up until after tomorrow. I would have been in New Orleans, but because it's the holiday weekend, I got in-laws coming in. I decided to not go, but I wanted to go because I got a feeling we're going to beat the Saints. So once again, I'm just waiting on more people to come in. Let's see. Checking out some stuff. Normally it takes a few minutes. I'm looking at all my screens, make sure I ain't missing no chats, none of that, because sometimes on my end it's a little slow. Give me a second. There we go. Just waiting for a few more to show up. I know Random, he's been clamoring for this stream. He's been clamoring for it. So, but in the meantime, before we get to that, let me address the Dragon Ball stuff, because first off, I seen NBA's back on YouTube, so you know things are about to get real crazy. I seen the stream last night, so he's back on YouTube, and I cannot wait. That guy is hilarious when he goes in on people, but he speaks the truth. Whether we like it or not, he speaks the truth. So I see he's back on YouTube, and that is a good thing. I'm pretty sure Geekdom and his cohorts are not happy about that. But I want to touch on all the Dragon Ball rumors that's out there until people start filing on in. Number one, there is still no 100% guarantee that the anime of Dragon Ball Super is going to be announced in January. I know One Piece is going on hiatus. I think that was slow play that NBA was roasting last night. There's no confirmation of that. Now, on my end, because of what I know and the situation that I just so luckily happened to stream to come across, is that there's talks about them letting you guys know about the manga, couple of movies, and a couple of games. That's about it. There really was no talk about Super returning next year, besides the manga, the anime manga, and the one or two movies that might be in production, as well as the game stuff. I know Fighters getting a major update. Xenoverse 3 is deemed to be talked about, and then pitch by the wall, and mainly, you know, it's a lot of people want the anime to return. The anime is not going to come back anytime soon, to my knowledge. there's an outside chance that they might tease that, but I wouldn't have that on my list of a pecking order. I wouldn't have that on there. I would I would be optimistically um I would tailor my expectations a little bit. I wouldn't sit up there and just, oh, the animes come back, because One Piece is going on a break. One Piece, in my opinion, One Piece should end, in my opinion. So, but it's going on a break. So whatever. And once again, as far as this timeline shit, can somebody tell me why y'all keep saying that Super and Daima is not part of the same timeline when it's a part of the original timeline? I'm not understanding why people believe that it's not part of the timeline. So that's still being tossed around too. I seen that. There we go. I seen that the other day. Well, on NBA stream last night by people. Hey, what's up, Tyler? I've been good, man. I'm just waiting on more people to show up because I want to. This is the anime. This is what Random wanted, an anime stream, and he's not even here yet. So I'm waiting for a few more people to show up, and I know it's late on a Saturday. A lot of people probably traveling, visiting family. So I don't expect a real big turnout tonight. But the guys that was clamoring for the anime stream, they wanted to talk and do a verse series and pretty much have a little fun. They ain't even here yet. I ain't gonna wait around too damn long. I gotta get up early in the morning. I gotta run to the gym, gotta train a client, and I gotta come home and prepare for the Falcons and Saint game. So I am not gonna be up waiting till midnight. But excuse me, but Random, I know Skylar might be working. I think he said he's gonna be working. So and there's it's a handful more. So a lot of people, it's Saturday evening, man. Some people are out of town and doing that stuff. Oh, it gets like that. See when you when you're introverted and you don't want to deal with a lot of people, you tend to feel uncomfortable because that's not in your comfort zone. And but the only way you overcome that is just putting yourself in uncomfortable situations like that, and then allowing yourself to assess your feelings at that time. Like, why do I feel anxious? Why do I feel this way? XYZ. A lot of times introverted people, I'm not saying that everybody's like this, but for the majority of people, they feel like they are a little bit south on the pecking order, or they don't feel like they're up to par with conversations. It's a self-esteem thing a lot of times. It's just one of those things. So my wife is like that. She's introverted. I seem like a people person. I can get along with people, but I do prefer my own space. I really do. I prefer my own space, but it's nothing wrong with that. I feel like you stay in your lane that you're comfortable in staying in, and just ride that lane. Yeah. So personality, exactly, personalities. Some people have very high self esteem. They have high confidence. They just don't like to deal with people. So and that's a trust issue, but that's fine. We're humans. You ain't supposed to put all your trust in a human anyway. So we tend to avoid a lot of people, especially people that's not on the same intellect as us and don't value the same thing as us. So we tend to avoid people like that. Like I said, I'm like that. I don't want to be around a lot of people that still do shit that I used to do in my 20s, and I'm pushing 40. I'll be 39. Not this Monday coming up, but December 1st. So I don't do the dumb shit I did when I was 21, 22. So I can't deal with that crowd of people. So I tend to surround myself with people that have the same mindset as me. So that means in the fitness, in the cars, in the sports, into anime, but they don't let anime control them. They're a parent, married. There are just certain things that I tend to gravitate to that keeps me in my comfort zone. Oh well, hey, Sagittarius, happy early birthday to you as well. Yeah, mine's the first, man. I'll be 39. I'm knocking on 40. Getting old, man. Getting old. But yeah, pretty much. I was just talking about the timeline and how I still see the Dragon Ball people keep saying that the timeline. Appreciate it, man. That the timeline is different. And I remember I was 23. I remember I was 23. I was getting out the military and I thought my shit didn't stay. God damn. Shit, I'm getting old, man. God fucking damn. But anyway. I still see people talking about the timeline. The timeline. How the timeline is different. And for God's sakes, why do y'all think Daima is coming back? I watched that guy last night on NBA stream. So, well, we might be getting a Daima season 2. Tyler, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm pretty sure you watched Daima, if I recall. The episode 24, did it not say the end at the end of the credits? Yeah. Did it not say the end at the end of the credits? Correct me if I'm wrong. Because when Dragon Ball Z said the end, that means it was the end of the series. When GT said the end, that means that it was the end of the series. When Dragon Ball said the end, that meant the end of the series. So if I recall, episode 24 in the credits, when Goku goes back to the shop, they go back to the shop, they're in the shop, and they in the bug shop or some shit. I can't remember exactly it was the she had the third eye or some shit. And they was talking about that, then they went off and said the end, if I recall. Let me yeah, they were still in Demon Realm. Let me look. Because if I recall, man. Let me look. Let me see. I don't want to go on Crunchyroll. Let's see. MyStar Media. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna pause it. I don't want the value. Let me see some. Let me see. There it goes all the way to the end. Like yeah, okay. Wait a minute. No, this ain't it. It's MyStar Media. Oh no, it's MyStar Media. MyStar likes to do that stupid shit. Likes to edit shit. Give me 1 second. Let me look at some. Let me see something here. Because I had a jar of the third eye or some shit. I remember that. I don't want to have to go on Crunchyroll, but oh yeah, getting the episode explain. Give me 1 second. Here we go. It was episode 20. It was 20 episodes. Okay, hold on. Give me a second here. Yeah, I got Hulu. I don't want to fucking. You know what? Give me a second. I got my phone. Give me a second. I'm gonna talk about Daima real quick. Hell, if nobody shows up, well, me and you will do the damn. I'm waiting on more people to show up. Well, Daima didn't have a lot of flaws. It just didn't make a lot of sense. Let me do this here. I was just watching before I came on, catching up on Spy Family. I don't have Daima saved in my stuff because I wasn't a big fan of Daima. I got Super and Z and Dragon Ball, and even a little bit of GT in here, but I don't have Daima. I'm gonna type in Daima. I don't even have it saved because it sucked. Here we go, Dragon Ball Down. Let me go to the last episode real quick. Episode 20. Here we go. Maxima. Now, let me see something here. Let me go all the way to the end. Yeah, they go to bugs or some shit. Yeah, she got the books. Let me, because I recall it saying, yeah, that's it. The end. That, yeah, right here. Right fucking here. So I want to know, why do y'all think this show gonna get a spinoff? It literally says the fucking end. Let me see. Can y'all see that? Why do y'all think this literally says the end up at the top? I mean, oh, you got white. Cal only got white. I mean, it literally says the end. Like, I want somebody to tell me, why do y'all believe y'all gonna get a spin off to this? Yeah, she had the bug in the third eye and some shit at the fucking shop. Like, yeah, that didn't make no sense. But anyway, yeah, everybody's clamoring. I'm trying to pause it where it ain't too glary. Give me a second. Okay, so let's see. Can y'all see this now? You see it? It says the end. Like, it literally says the end. So when you see the end of a series, that means the series is done. There's no need to bring it back. Let's talk about the timeline first, because I'm trying to understand why people won't tell you guys this. Well, I understand why, because if they tell you this, they don't have no content if they tell you this. The timeline is the timeline. What's up, B man? I'm waiting on more people to show up. We're doing a anime versus anime tonight, and I'm ready to open up the panel for people to come on. This was a random stream, and random ass ain't even here. He ain't even here. I hope he's okay. But so this is the stream. We're going to talk about anime versus anime, what anime reigns supreme, who can take on who, So I'm just waiting for a few more people. And then if anybody wants to join the panel, I put the link in the Discord, but I'm also going to put the link in the chat. So I'm waiting on a few more people to show up, and I will let people come on. But if you're in my Discord, the link's already there if you want to try to jump on. But let me tell y'all guys about the timeline. Because here's the thing. What people fail to realize is this. I have said this time and time again, and nobody don't want to debate it because they're not going to come out on the right side of this. And I'm not here. I don't know if anybody's saying this, to be honest. I was saying it for about a year now. You got Dragon Ball, which ended, right? And then Dragon Ball Z starts with the Saiyan Saga, okay? And then Dragon Ball Z ended, all right? And then you went right into GT, okay? That right there was the original continuity of the anime. GT didn't have a manga, so what? A lot of animes don't have mangas, and it still makes them canon because the author had a hand in this. So we're that shit has been proven time and time again. The timeline is a timeline. The reason why people is on this timeline shit where they gave you Dragon Ball Heroes, and the reason why they gave you Dragon Ball Heroes is because of Trunks coming back and Dragon Ball Z, and once again in Super. Now, the timeline is the same timeline, just 20 years in the future. Now, in Super, Trunks' timeline got erased by Zeno. So that means that it's no longer a fucking timeline in Super, but the timeline. The timeline is a timeline. The timeline is a timeline. Trunks coming back 20 years to the past to give Goku a heart virus vaccine didn't alter it. Well, it altered the timeline because Goku didn't die in the future, but it is still the same timeline. It was just 20 years in the future on the same timeline. Now, so let's get that understood. If you don't want to watch GT, and for those of you that have been watching me for 3 or 4 years, I've been saying this shit too. Super is not going to end like Z. It cannot end like Z. There are too many different variables in Super for it to tie back in to Z. Because if it ties back into Z, guess what that means? It has to. They would have to make it to where it ties into GT. They're not going to do that. Exactly, B-man. So here's what you all have to understand for those that's going to watch this stream, because it's an anime stream, so there's going to be a lot of anime guys watching this down the line. If you don't want to watch GT, then you watch Super. What do you mean, Savar? Z has 3 endings now. It has 3 endings. You have the original, which was GT. You have Super, which is another way you want to go if you want to watch the God powers of Goku now. And then if you want to watch Super Saiyan 3, Vegeta, and 4 Goku as kids, Toriyama version of GT, you watch Daima. Daima and Super virtually pick up at the same spot in Z after the fight with Kid Buu. It just how do you want to watch the end of Z? That's just what it is. If you want the Daima way, you got 20 episodes after the Kid Buu saga. Daima can't tie into Z now. Guess what? Goku has Super Saiyan 4, so it can't tie in to NZ. If you watch Super, you're watching Super. It's gonna have its own ending. It's not gonna tie into Z. It can't. Why? You have Beast Gohan now. Broly's in that continuity now. Frieza's back alive now. Gogeta's in that continuity now. You have Gods of Destruction in that continuity. So if you want to watch Goku and Vegeta get God powers and they reintroduce the characters from Z, Cell, even though he was a dumbed down, retarded version of Cell, and you want to watch Frieza and you want to watch Goku them excel, the God's Destructions and all that shit, you watch Super. Exactly, B-man. It's just alternate endings. It's if you guys ever played a Dragon Ball Z game, Budokai 3 had a what if saga. All the Team K actually had a what if saga. Super and Daima are alternate endings if you don't want to watch GT. The reason why you're getting Super and Daima is because people, for the most part, didn't like GT because Akira Toriyama didn't have a more hands-on direct delivery of the story. He wrote Super up until he died. He did all of Daima until he died. So you got 2 different things if you don't want to watch GT. All this, Super is an alternate timeline. No, it's the same timeline, it's the same continuity. When they released that fucking thing with the timeline on it, that killed that argument. That killed the argument. What they should have did, they should have pinpointed and went across tangent and said this is still part of the same timeline. It's just what ending do you want Z to have? That's mainly what it is. You're gonna have some people that would never watch Super, that would never watch Daima. They just want to watch Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. You're gonna have people that's not gonna watch GT. They're not gonna watch Daima. They're gonna watch Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super. You have your crowd that don't want to watch Super or GT, but they'll watch Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Daima. It's just that simple. I don't see why people won't tell you that. I am telling you that. That's why it is the way that it is. Ask Geekdom to tell y'all that. See what they say. Well, who the fuck? You don't know the fuck you talking about. Okay, well then debunk it with factual evidence. If you tell me I'm wrong, then debunk it with factual evidence. It's just that simple. All right, for the ones that's in the chat, here's what I'm going to do. Because I got a feeling random going to come in right around 11 o'clock probably, and some more I'm going to drag up in here. About that time, they're not too fucked up, drunk, and or traveling. What animes do you guys want to talk about? And what I mean by that is, what anime do you think can compete with each other? And I give you an example. Have y'all ever watched Blue Eye Samurai on Netflix? About the female Japanese samurai that got some white blood in her, right? She's a swordsman with swordswoman. She's a samurai. If you watch that series, season 2 going to come out here next year, I believe. How do you think, based on her fighting skills, would she fare against someone like Rurouni Kenshin? See, stuff like that. If we're going to compare characters, we have to put them in the same playing field. There's no way that Rurouni Kenshin can beat someone like a Byakuya Kuchiki. It's not going to fucking happen. All right, those are two different power levels of epic proportion. But could Rurouni Kenshin maybe be Hiei? Could Rurouni Kenshin maybe be a Tanjiro? So who you guys want to start with? Uh-oh, shit. I got my other tablet up here. It's charging up on the charger, so I got like 3 monitors in my fucking face. Let me see. Yeah, I'm charging stuff up here, and that son of a bitch fell straight down. All right, let that sit there for a minute. Okay. Yeah, they have to make something Dragon Ball related. And see, you didn't see the last stream, but well, you might have seen it after I got done with it. I basically pulled up how much money Demon Slayer had made in this short time of existence over Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z done grossed 23 billion in like 40 years. The Dragon Ball franchise, the entire franchise, right? Demon Slayer been around for 5 years or so, something like that. It's already done gross over $1 billion. So it's already on par to exceed Dragon Ball Z before 40 years. If you do basic math and it's grossing $1 billion and some change in the first 5 years, that means it hit $1 billion maybe about 4, maybe 3.5, 4 years. So $1 billion every 4 years or so, you times that by 10, it's going to be close. It might be half of that, but there's going to be variables. You got 2 more Demon Slayer movies coming out. You're going to have some more video games coming out. So it could potentially triple its money in 3 years. It could go from 1 billion to 3 billion in 3 years. So then you'll be on pace to exceed. But just this year alone, that movie that came out, Infinity Castle, done made over $700 million. It is the highest grossing Japanese anime film of all time. There is not a Dragon Ball movie, let alone anime, that has exceeded that. One movie grossed that much. One. So you have anime, you have other anime that Japan is working on that is trying to phase out Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball franchise. And that's another thing that people don't understand. And I know you guys don't want to hear, well, Shueisha got the rights. Yeah, they got the rights, but the original author is dead. It's not going to be the same if they continue the story. After Super concludes, whether it's the manga that's going to be revealed in January, which I'm fairly certain that's that, as well as a couple of video games and a movie or two they're probably going to tell you guys about. I'm not too keen on the anime returning because of voice actors having an issue, but you got to look at what's going to happen once Super ends. Once it's over, it's over. That is it. That is it. It's kind of like how when Michael Jackson died, the Jacksons thought it was wise. Well, it's 3 of them alive now because the other bro, I think, not Jermaine. Who died? Did Tito die? No, Tito ain't dead. One of them other, was it Randy Jackson? One of them boys just died. But they tried to bring back the Jacksons. And we seen how that turned out. It got canceled. That was Joe Jackson trying to do that shit. Lord rest his soul. But it didn't go well. People didn't want to see it. Mike's dead. Who the fuck want to see that shit? Michael Jackson, the main Jackson, is dead. So once they get done with Super, that you'll get some video games. They'll keep re-releasing shit. You may get a behind the scene DVD of the making of Dragon Ball and the franchise every so many years. But who's going to want to write a story that isn't Toriyama's vision? So once Super is done, that is it. So you guys still trying, we want Super. Understand that once it's over, it's over. There's a strong chance that Yu Yu Hakusho might be coming back. There's a very strong chance it might be coming back. Yeah, because the censorship. And that's the thing about anime. In my opinion, anime should be violent shit. Like violent shit. Okay. There are a lot of things that I'm gonna talk about in the next live stream, which won't be next week, because like I said, that's Thanksgiving. My birthday's coming up. I'm probably gonna stream the week of my birthday, but not next week. I got too much going on next week. But I'm gonna cover some shit, especially that censorship shit. There are just some things that I think we're soft nowadays. This is a soft ass country now. I'm just gonna call it what it is. It ain't what it used to be. We done got soft. A lot of men done forgot what they dingaling is used for. Yeah, I'm gonna say dingaling. I don't want to say dick or penis. Dingaling. Your fire hose. Your tallywhacker. Your little tick turd. You done forgot what that's used for and what nuts should be used for. And now we pander to sissyism. You shouldn't say that. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't whip your son. You shouldn't cut grass. You should ride a lawnmower. We done got soft. So that's another reason why a lot of anime here isn't jiving well, especially if it comes from the West. They gotta dial shit down. And I like blood and guts. That's why I like Netflix. The anime on Netflix is like what anime should be. Dragon Ball Z used to be that type of anime. Z and Dragon Ball, not Kai. Super tried for a little bit, then it kind of, the manga's gory, but that's why I'm glad when Bleach came back, they kept the vision. Tiate Kubo said, hell no, I want this to be gory and bloody. The 1,000-Year Blood War arc is like the dopest Bleach out of all Bleach. And when I read the manga over 10 years ago, the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, it was gory in the manga. So I'm glad that he was like, hey, I'm buckling down. They dropped the S word in that motherfucker now. Like, he buckled down. Like, this is, if y'all want Bleach to come back, y'all cannot censor my shit. And he got what he wanted. Exactly. I agree. Final Fantasy 16 wasn't a bad game. And no, they didn't shy away from the shit. They gave it to you the way it was meant to be seen. That's something that I wish they bring back. If you're gonna give me something, give it to me the way it was meant for me to see it from the get-go. Not some watered down shit. That's just like I remember when the DVDs, because back in the day with Dragon Ball Z, right? That's just how old I am. You had the edited box sets that when you got the whole season, you had a picture based on the videos, and you had an edited version and uncut version. I got all 9 seasons on the original DVDs, and they dropped them, the box sets, right? That spelled Dragon Ball Z on the side. And the motto was, you're getting it the way it was meant to be seen. It's uncensored, it's cursing, it's the gory, you had all the fillers. It was the full Dragon Ball Z in its entirety, nothing left out. I had GT for a while, then I had some stuff to go do. I remember I was moving in between moves. I let my friend borrow GT. You know what they did with my box sets? Because they wanted cigarettes so bad, they took my box sets to the pawn shop. Them fucking DVDs cost me $39 a pop because it was the box sets, right? Brand new. You know how much that bitch got for pawning them? $70 fucking dollars. You know how much that bitch got for pawning $70 of DVDs? $15. It was this was back in 2010. He told me, I'm gonna get him out, get out the pawn shop. That was the last time I let any motherfucker borrow any DVD from me ever again. That's been 15 years ago. Them DVDs probably got sold above asking price at the pawn shop in Colina on Fort Hood Street. I bet the pawn shop owner, hey, this is mint condition. Because I only had the motherfuckers for 2 weeks. Mint condition. $40 fucking dollars. If he didn't sell for 40, I guarantee you he sold them for $25 a pop. So that bitch made $35 revenue because he gave $15 away. And some lucky assholes walking around with, I think it was 4 per season. So eight discs. Yeah. 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 I was kind of hot, man. It goes without saying we're not cool anymore. It goes without saying. But I can always get the GT DVDs back. I can always reorder the original shit. I just don't bother with it because you got Hulu and you got Netflix. That's why, like, all those guys that collect all that shit, like all of that stuff, you're gonna run out of room events. Where you gonna put it all that? Like, you guys watch a lot of the anime channels. I try not to, but every blue moon, I'll come on here. I'm a fitness guy. I like the fitness stuff. And before anybody asks, I'm gonna show you guys now. Channel's up. It's just private right now, but I'm gonna show you guys before you guys even ask. I got all three fitness videos already did. They're like 20, 30 minutes in entirety. So I haven't uploaded them yet because I want to get at least 2 more videos in, especially me lifting weights and going over programs. I'm just waiting on, I gotta get a new camera, a new tripod. The one that I had, it broke. So I haven't been filming. But I have videos for the channel. I'm just trying to get that. I want a little bit more because I want to dump it and you guys will have enough to watch for a while. But I have a second channel. It's just private right now. It's nothing on the channel. You guys can see it. That'll be the fitness channel as well. So, but when I do watch the anime channels, back to anime. No, I haven't even heard of Water Magician. No, I haven't heard of it. But what I'm getting at is this. You ever notice why they got all the shit behind them? Like they got like 1,000 fucking anime shit. What you gonna do all that shit? You can do all that shit. It's pretty good. I'm gonna check it out. I might check it out. You gotta find something else to watch. When One Punch Man come back, I'm on it. I'm gonna watch new Chainsaw Man movie when it come out. I still haven't went to see Infinity Castle. I'm actually waiting for it to come on Xfinity, the cable network, so I can just say, hey, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. Because I really want to go to a movie theater and have to watch with like 100 fucking people. Because you're gonna probably have people that have seen it like 15 times in there, and some asshole is going to ruin it for me. Like, I haven't read the manga. I'm pretty confident Tanjiro gonna become a demon because the mark is on them and them Hashras. I kind of pieced that together. Right, I kind of somewhat pieced that together in the Hashira arc and shit. When they went to the swordsman village, I kind of pieced that together at that time. But I don't want to know what happened to Muzan. I don't want to know what happened to Nezuko. I don't want to know. And I know some asshole that read all of Demon Slayer. I avoid spoiler channels. I don't want to know diddly shit. So I do know Xfinity Castle is very good. So I will be checking it out. No, B-Man, I'm serious. Listen, I don't want to know. That's one thing I hate about spoilers. That's why back in the day, believe it or not, I used to be sub to Geekdom. Back in the day, I'm talking about 7, 8, before the fallout with the league. So when he was going through it with that guy, what was his fucking name? The guy that was trolling the fuck out of him. NBA and them went in on his ass. What was that fucking guy's name, man? Oh shit. I can't black guy, I can't think fucking name right now. But like he was fucking going in on geekdom. Fucking and the NBA then went on Facebook and the guy wearing the same shirt. What the fuck is his goddamn name? His mom died and his sister was staying with his aunt. What the fuck was his goddamn name, man? I can't. But anyway, that's when I was sub to geekdom. And then over time, when he started spouting out head cannon shit, trying to spoil shit, I had to unsub from him. I don't want to be. Don't spoil shit for me. I don't want to. No, fuck no. How can anyone know something and then have the same energy when you go to watch the shit that's been spoiled? That's like with Beast Gohan and all that other shit. You knew he was gonna get a transformation. You're gonna tell the whole world, oh, he's getting a new transformation, and then you spoiled it. And then all of a sudden, when they watch the episode and this new transformation, they're not hyped. So I avoid all spoil. If I even think you about to spoil something, I don't even want to watch video. If you put shit in your thumbnails, the same fucking thing. I'm like, why would you do that? You have no life. You fucking suck. Go get laid. That's my mindset. Yeah, like I don't want to. You spoiled it. You killed it. I don't even want to look at it now. You pretty much told me in the thumbnail what the fuck's gonna happen. I don't even want to look at it. Like, why would you do that? You just gotta get views that bad. And believe it or not, a lot of channels that's doing that shit, they don't get the same amount of views anymore. They usually get a ton of views, but like people are like, why are you? But that's stupid. You just ruined it for me. I didn't want to look at it. Like when he put that Super Saiyan 4 picture of Goku up there, that diamond shit, oh, they went in on his motherfucking ass. They went in on him and any other channel that did that dumb shit. Clout is a motherfucker. That's one reason why my channel doesn't grow. Excuse me. And it's only because I don't gear towards drama. I don't want to make it just solely about drama. The next live stream I'm talking about Diddy, I seen the new accuser that came out, that the producer that was cool with Notorious Son. He came out and say Diddy made him suck his dick and shit. Like, you a big grown ass man. How you gonna let little Diddy make what the like shit like that? I'm gonna talk about that and the Epstein shit. Like, I talk about that type of stuff. If I see some real juicy drama, I might talk about it, but I don't want to talk about drama all the time because then that makes me a gossiping girl. And I'm not a gossiping girl. I don't want to, oh, did you see this drama? Did you see that drama? If it's sport drama, I love some sports drama, like what's going on with the Eagles right now with AJ Brown. Like, but that's sports. I don't want to talk about what's going on with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, or if it's Jay-Z still cheating on Beyonce. I don't want to talk about that shit. You have a lot of channels. They look for any type of drama news to talk about. That's their whole channel. Tells you a lot about their personality in real life. I guarantee you don't want to tell them what you got going on in your personal life, because 9 times out of 10, guess what? They gonna put it on their channel. So I try to avoid all drama channels. Greg Doucette then became a drama channel. I used to watch Greg and go in his comment. I can't. He has a hard on now for Mike Israel and fucking Jeff Nippert. Now I can't watch a man that constantly talk about another man 24/7. It's every blue moon when you talk about it, one day every day. That's some gay shit. I can't do that shit. I'm sorry. I can't. I just can't. I can't turn my camera on. Jeff Nippert did this, and fucking Mike Israel did this. The next day, Mike Israel did this. So if Mike Israel take a shit, you gonna report that too? Stop it. I can't do that shit. So there are just certain dramas I'll talk about, but I just can't. And then what also kills me, and get back towards the anime stuff. How do you rehash Anime. I'll give you an example. If you made a video about Super Saiyan 3 Goku, then turn right back around, make another video about Super Saiyan 3 Goku, then turn right back around, make another Super Saiyan 3 video about Goku, what are you doing? You're rehashing the same shit. I can't watch your channel if you keep rehashing the same shit. I just can't do it. Okay, Goku with Super Saiyan 3, now what? Why did he do it? He had the form. He learned the form in the other world. Well, that's why he did it. Okay, you want to explain the history? You couldn't do it in one video. And that's not just taking shots at geekdom. A lot of people do that shit. Mysteries untold about Super Saiyan 3 Goku. What fucking mystery? What, man? I was just talking with my wife about this shit earlier today. But you got a select few of people that love, I'm gonna say a word that you guys are gonna like, cartoons. Anime is a cartoon. It's a cartoon. You have some people that live, breathe, and they have to have anime or cartoons in their life to have something to relate to. The woman, what's her name? Julia Caro, the woman that played Bart Simpson, said something that I'm like, what? Have you wondered why The Simpsons been on air for almost 40 fucking years? We dive into the mind of Homer Simpson. He's a fucking cartoon character. No, Matt Groening made enough money, put it back into his goddamn cartoon, and it stayed popular because you have a diehard fan base that watches the fucking Simpsons. That's why it lasted for 38 fucking years. It made Fox a lot of money. Let the Simpsons stop making Fox a lot of money, and you watch how quick Fox pulled the fucking plug, and then Simpsons gonna have to sell shit to Ted Turner, try to get on TBS or Comedy Central some fucking where. That's why the Simpsons last as long as it fucking lasts. That's why. There's no reason for me to sit there and try to get into the mind of writers that's writing a cartoon character. I don't care what the fuck Homer's thinking. Is he funny? When you draw the character, is he funny? Like, you got Goku Day. You got fans that celebrate Goku Day like Goku's a real fucking character. I mean, a real person. That is something that tells me a lot about your life. Speaking of which, who do you guys think can solo Goku in his prime right now? That is a non-Dragon Ball character, not affiliated with the franchise. If you guys had to pick a character right now that you guys think could solo Goku right now, what character do you think can do it? That's non-Dragon Ball related. Non-Dragon Ball related. And remember, power levels don't matter. Power techniques is what wins, not so much raw power. I can think of two or three. I can think of two or three characters right now outside of the Dragon Ball franchise that can beat up Goku in his prime. One of them can't die. One of them can't die. If you pull a fucking chip out of his fucking head, you go ape shit. And that's Alex/Victor from Undead Unluck. The bitch can't die. The bitch can't die. Straight up, he can't fucking die. The bitch was hit by a meteorite and exploded. So he can kill Goku. That's one character. Undead Unluck. Okay. Waiting on y'all to see what y'all gonna say in the chat. he's one character. He's one. Thinking of another couple. I'm trying to make sure they techniques can get the job done. Cause I mean, Goku in his prime right now. That's super. So that's ultra instant Goku with the gray hair right now. I still believe Aizen can take him from Bleach and the 1,000-year blow. I believe Aizen, with his powers of the Hogyoku, can take on Goku. Hypnosis. There is no getting around that shit. Hip fucking gnosis. Have y'all seen Sun Jin Woo in Solo Leveling? Motherfucker got a technique that can pretty much control a person if he defeats them. And believe you me, I think Jin Woo can beat Goku. I think he can beat him. He ain't got to have instant transmission and all that shit. He got some techniques that can buffer that shit. So I think Sun Jin Woo can get him. In my humble opinion. And that's another thing too. When is Vegeta gonna ever get a fucking dub? Can somebody please tell me if Vegeta would ever get a fucking dub? Whenever y'all watch this after it goes off air, will Vegeta ever get a fucking dub? Will he ever get a fucking dub? And listen, I ain't talking about the fucking small characters. I'm talking about will he ever get a fucking dub against a big character? And you know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm gonna say? He's gonna be the one to kill Black Frieza. After Gogeta, gonna be a Gogeta fight. I got a feeling they're gonna weaken Frieza, and right before they try to kill Frieza, the fusion gonna defuse. And I got a feeling Vegeta's gonna finally get that big W. I believe it. The same man that enslaved his whole race, killed his daddy, pretty much wiped out his entire bloodline, his entire fucking race. I believe Vegeta ultimately gonna get the dub on Frieza. Ultimately, he's gonna be the one to kill him. That, because I'm a Vegeta fan, that would be the way to end Super right there. You killed the man that killed your daddy. Oh, yeah, by the way, Frieza killed Vegeta. Killed your daddy, killed you, wiped out your entire race. Besides Goku and Broly was just the only 3 Saiyans. You know, if you count Turles, he's in there. But I'm talking about continuity and Nappa and Raditz. So it was five Saiyans, 6 if you count Turles, floating around in space after Planet Vegeta got destroyed. Oh, yeah, and Broly's fucking dad, Paragus. So 7, at least 7 Saiyans. Vegeta was the leader of all those Saiyans. That's the way Super needs to end. Give you the Gogeta fight with Black Frieza. Let Gogeta and Black Frieza do their fucking thing. Right before they can get ready to eliminate Black Frieza, the fusion wears off. Black Frieza is weak enough that Vegeta can take him on by himself. Because, you know, Goku gonna pull a Goku stunt. Gonna be all exhausted and weak. Vegeta gonna bend down, pick up his Saiyan balls, don't use balls, and dig real deep and go Ultra Ego Vegeta and give Black Frieza that work. And I believe he's gonna be the reason for the season right there. He's gonna be the reason that Black Frieza get beat the fuck up, okay, and die. And for those of you that's wondering who Broly gonna fight, OG73. Don't be surprised if Beast Gohan has a cameo in the final fight against OG73 and Broly. Because I think that's what they're gonna do with that. They're gonna have Broly and Beast Gohan go against OG73. Because there's no telling who OG73 might be fused with at the time. I don't even know. I'm just going off the way the story like it's being wrote. That you're gonna get that fight. You're gonna get OG73 going against Brawley and Beast Gohan. And honestly, I think Brawley's gonna be the one to beat him. I don't see Beast Gohan getting that shove. See, Gohan is famous because Gohan beat Cell. You guys have to keep that in mind. Gohan, he beat Vegeta in the Saiyan saga. Okay, he fell on him. But then Gohan was irrelevant until Cell came around. Gohan beat Cell. And Gohan was irrelevant again for a mighty long time until Cell came back. It took Android 16 getting his head smushed. Nice daddy, not guys. For those of you that's gonna watch this stream over the weekend or tomorrow, because I wouldn't know I get my views after I get offline. I want y'all to tell me. I want y'all to understand. Let me just say this here. You do realize that Gohan didn't go Super Saiyan 2 because of Goku. Not because of Piccolo. Mind you, the Cell Jr. were beating the shit out of him. Eviscerating him and shit. Android 16 got his head stepped on. I blame Chi-Chi for this shit. Keep him in the books and engaged in robots and shit. He stepped on the android's head after he said, let it go, Gohan, let it go. Stepped on his head and Gohan went ape shit. He went straight ape shit, okay? Like die hard, straight ape shit, all right? Then you had retarded Cell Max, Gamma 1 and 2. I can't remember what Gamma got killed. But Goku wasn't even around. He's on Beerus's planet. Piccolo was getting beat up. Piccolo is like Gohan's other daddy. It took fucking Gamma 1, I think it was, to die. It takes robots to get Gohan off. Sorry. It takes robots. OG73 is a robot. But I don't think he's going to beat OG73. I think they're reserving that for Brawley because, in my opinion, I think Brawley's going to take Beerus' spot as God Destruction. It fits his character better than Vegeta, actually. So that's what I believe. I'm waiting on random ads to jump on here. He'll probably come on after the stream. Oh man, you streamed tonight? Man, I didn't fucking know. I didn't have a clue. Man, one wanted to stream. I didn't fucking know. Didn't have a fucking clue. Then he'll want me to do it again. He'll want me to do it again. And that's also something that I'm keeping an eye on. How strong is One Punch Man? Is One Punch Man strong enough to punch the earth and rip it in half? Because if so, for you guys, but that's planetary level. If he can punch the earth in two, then can One Punch Man technically beat Goku in a fight? And I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, I don't think so. I know a lot of you guys think Saitama can. I just raw power is not gonna beat Goku. You got to have other techniques. Goku can dump the planet and blow it up. So if he doesn't have the same power in his finger to thump to blow it up, then he's not gonna beat fucking Goku in the fight. But I know I think it was Death Battle. Death Battle gave Saitama a victory. Death Battle. I don't know if y'all got Saitama versus Ryu. But if you don't, and Saitama beats Ryu, I'm gonna call legit bullshit. shit. Legit bullshit. There is no way Saitama should beat Ryu, especially even Ryu. It is no way. I don't care how much fanfare Saitama has. He shouldn't. If he defeats Ryu, I know something. I know something. Ryu is a skilled martial artist that basically trains every day, walks everywhere he goes, climb mountains and shit every fucking day. I don't care about how many push-ups Saitama did and how Ryu is a wanderer. If Saitama beats Ryu, especially the one that consumes the Sasuke no Hado, evil Ryu, that's a problem. That's a fan. That's hell. Saitama shouldn't even be Dalsim from Street Fighter. All right, let alone Sagat. And I like Saitama, but the fans really believe that guy can hang with some very strong people. I like One Punch Man, but he ain't fucking with Goku. Krillin will fuck him up. Krillin would fuck him up. Straight up. That cue ball, him, Tien, fuck. Chao Su will fuck him up. Chao Su will fuck him up. Period. Master Roshi will fuck up Saitama. I stick by that. I think the power skill in the One Punch Man got a lot of people. If you want to give One Punch Man a legitimate fight, you pair him against Ryu, Ken, Street Fighter level. Fucking, you can even put him in there with what's the other show I'm thinking about? Demon Slayer to some extent. Hell's Paradise, Baki. Like you're gonna have to put Saitama in some shows. Ain't no way he's on the same level with Goku and Vegeta, let alone some of them characters in Bleach. Ain't no way. One Punch Man maybe, Boruto maybe, but nah. So he ain't that goddamn strong. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. He ain't that strong. Can Tanjiro beat Rurouni Kenshin? This was something that I asked a while back on another stream too. And the more I watch Demon Slayer, the more I wonder just how strong Tanjiro is. I know the author said, "Oh well, the moves in Demon Slayer, they're not real moves. That's just for effect." Whatever. We watched Nezuko live sword up and burn a demon up with Tanjiro's sword. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Stop it. Stop it. Do I think Tanjiro can beat Rurouni Kenshin? The more I watch Tanjiro, the more he evolves as a character. Do I think he can beat Rurouni, the Wanderer? Not Battle-Side Slasher. But then I got to include Battle-Side Slasher because that's Rurouni's true. That's Himura's true persona. Tanjiro doesn't really have a killer instinct like Battle-Side has. So if I'm being honest with myself, if it's the joyful Rurouni Kenshin and his hidden Mitsurugi style, he's gonna get fucked. He's gonna get fucked up. Because if Tanjiro lose control and do that Hidekama Kagura or the flame fucking fighting shit, there ain't no fucking way in hell that Rurouni's gonna beat him. Now, if he revert to Battle-Side Slasher and lose all control, I don't give a fuck if it's Tanjiro, one of the Hashras. They ain't fucking Rurouni Kenshin. They ain't gonna touch him. He ain't gonna fucking touch him. I had a guy argue me down about that. Oh, fucking, you got to look at all the fucking techniques the Hashira got, but this fucking okay. But how long have they been fucking slashing? They're humans. They're not fucking demons. How long they been slashing? Roroni fought wars and all types of shit and killed numerous of fucking people. So how long has the Hashiras been fucking fighting? Stop. I don't think it's one. I don't believe it's one person, minus maybe a couple of demons from Demon Slayer that can beat Rurouni Kenshin. Just putting it out there. Now, when you start comparing Bleach to Rurouni Kenshin, Bleach is just OP as fuck. It's OP as fuck. That's when you can kind of say Demon Slayer might have an edge, technique for technique. But the captains and shit, they got actual other powers. They got Hado and shit, right? And Bakudo and all that shit. Binding powers, attack powers, as well as fucking sword that can transform and take on life form and shit. So that's Demon Slayer ain't touching that. It may be a couple of Hashras that might hold up to some lieutenants, but nah, ain't touching that. Ain't touching that. I would love for them to do a crossover with Rurouni Kenshin and what's his name? Miss Misui from Blue Eye Samurai. Think that'll be awesome, but ain't there's no. I know a guy that believes Rurouni can hang with some of the captains. Motherfucker told me Rurouni Kenshin can hang with what was that captain name from the one of the advisors? I think he was Love though, the captain of Squad 9, Love. Oh, and Kaname Tosin. I think you lost your fucking mind. You lost your fucking mind. There's not one character from Rurouni Kenshin having any character from Bleach, unless it's a seated officer, like a fourth seed and up. Third seed, lieutenants and ain't fucking no. Fuck no. Fuck no. I also, for those of you out there that's wondering, I would also like to know, can the Fable, the assassin, right? What's his name? Akira Sato from the Fable beat Toro Sakamoto from Sakamoto days? Because see, the Fable is really good too. He's a deadly hitman. And then you look at Toro Sakamoto, who was also a fucking hitman. Turo seemed to have more raw strength than Sato from the Fable. When it comes to guns, though, I gotta give to the Fable on the guns. If it comes to throwing knives, both of them pretty even with that shit. Hand-to-hand combat, I'm not so sure. I think Sakamoto may have him beat because he's pretty fucking quick. He can take a lot of punishment too. But the Fable, I don't know, man. The Fable, he take a lot of pain too. And that shit might end a fucking draw. And see, that those are right there. See, that's one of the fights right there that could end the fucking draw. Because the more I think about it, okay, are they at far-away quarters? Is it close quarter fighting? They're both assassins, so stealth is a thing. When it's hand-to-hand combat, you got to outthink your opponent. Taro got the experience, but Sato is a prodigy. I think that one might actually end the fucking draw. I believe if you put the Fable, that's Sato, Akira Sato, against Toro Sakamoto from Sakamoto days, I think it'll end in the draw. I believe it ends a draw. I just don't see how it could. But now that leaves me with, where does Lord Forger from Spy Family end up at? He been fighting it since a kid in the war. Then became a spy, military intelligence. He got hand-to-hand combat strength. I don't think it's on the same level as the Fable and fucking Sakamoto, but can he do well in hand-to-hand combat against, say, who will be a good challenge for him that don't have powers that can shoot ki and shit? What anime character? Baki? Can he take on Baki? I don't even know what Ryu and Baki. Now, Ryu and Jashiro. Now that's a fucking fight. Akuma and Jashiro. That's a fucking fight. That right there is a fucking fight. That there, I believe Ryu should beat Baki. I don't know if it's not even Ryu going against Jashiro. I think Jashiro's going to beat him. If it's Akuma, it has to be Shin Akuma. I don't think regular Akuma's going to get him. Baki is strong. I think Baki can wax half of the Street Fighter cast. I don't know about Bison though. I don't know about Sagat, but I think he can wax half of the cast. I know somebody gonna watch it. Go, man, you fucking smoking shit, Baki. Yeah, whoop all Street Fighter. No, he won't. No, fuck, he won't. No, fuck, he won't. You got some characters in Street Fighter that will fucking own Baki shit. And I like Baki. Baki will get owned. I'm straight up. But I would love Death Battle. Death Battle. Make it happen. Make it happen. Give us Ryu versus Baki. Give us Shin Akuma versus Jushiro. Make it happen. And I know goddamn well, Wiz and Boomstick is gonna probably be biased and probably pick Baki and Baki's daddy to be Akuma and Ryu. We can already see it going that way, even though we know for a fact Ryu should hold his own, if not defeat Baki, and Akuma and Jushiro. It could end in a tie, but I favor Akuma in that because it's Akuma. It's fucking Akuma. You know, Bison is overkill. Bison's overkill. I'm sorry. Bison fighting anybody in Baki is overkill. I believe Bison's stronger than Akuma. Just putting it out there. So I don't see nobody beating. Magneto versus Bison is an intriguing fight. Dr. Doom versus Bison is an intriguing fight. I like the Magneto fight though a little bit better. Magneto and Bison. That needs to happen, Death Battle. Magneto and Bison. But since Magneto can pretty much take all the metal out your fucking body because your blood has certain stuff in it he can use to overpower you. But Bison's not normal. Bison's psychotic. I don't know. That might be. Then Bison might win that motherfucker. I'm not so sure about Dr. Doom, but Bison might beat Magneto. He might beat Magneto. What's another good fight? What's another good one? I know somebody asked about Chun-Li. Chun-Li versus Sailor Moon. That's an intriguing fight. Can Chun-Li beat Sailor Moon? The Sailor Scouts. I think Chun-Li might be out of class because Sailor Moon's like the original Sailor Moon, at least. It's like God strength, like fucking God damn near. Yeah, I think Chun-Li's out of class. I got to scale Chun-Li down a little bit. What would be a good fight? Chun-Li will whoop Chi-Chi's ass. That's not even fair. Anyone from Orihime got healing abilities. Oh, your Forger from Spy Family. Now, Chun-Li is a martial artist, work for the Interpol, and your works as an assassin. I think Chun-Li might be out of class. I think Cammy can handle your better than Chun-Li can, because Cammy was a trained assassin. Who can go against Chun-Li? Sakura from Naruto. She'll get. That's not even a fair fucking fight. I'm thinking. Who can go against Chun-Li? Oh, you finally showed up. I told y'all random's gonna show up after 11 o'clock. Right when I'm getting y'all here about 15 minutes. Oh, this your stream, asshole. You hey, listen, man. I said I'm gonna open this damn thing up. You want the link to jump on here? We can debate this. Because I can put the link in the chat right now. I've been waiting. I've been sitting there putting battles in my head, waiting for you to show up. I said, I'm about 15 more minutes. Chad beats her. Man, I'm talking about women on women. We know Chad can whoop Chun-Li's ass. We know that. We know that. It's not even fair. We're trying to have fair fights here. But Chun-Li's not a pushover neither. She's not a pushover. But I don't. What other cartoon? It's not too many anime with a lot of good female fighters in it. If you're doing Street Fighter versus Street Fighter, Sakura owns her. If you're talking about Sakura from Naruto, fuck no. Chun-Li will beat the ever-loving shit. Nezuko? No, it's not even fair. It's not even fair. Nezuko will beat the crap out of fucking Chun-Li. It's not even fair. She's a demon. She's a demon. I thought maybe you're from Spy Family, but I think your is too much. X-23 from X-Men is too fucking much. God damn, who can go against Chun-Li? Do I gotta go Killer Instance? Do I gotta go Mai from Killer Instance? Or you got Mai from Tekken? Because it's not too many people. Well, I'm gonna get off Chun-Li. Let me think of another good fight. Oh, no. This is a good one. Stay with me on this. This is a good one. Okay. I know somebody gonna say you're smoking shit. I am drinking a Monster, 0 sugar. But somebody say you're smoking shit on this one. Okay, stay with me. Y'all ready to stay with me? Okay. Demon Yusuke. Okay. Versus, I want to say I seen some of the upper 3 fighting abilities in the Mugen train. But I think Yusuke again. I gotta go a little bit stronger. So no. Inuyasha get fucked up by you. You know damn well Inuyasha can't fuck with Yusuke. Stop. I gotta go a little stronger. I gotta go a little bit stronger. Not too strong. Not Inuyasha will get beat up. And listen, I like Inuyasha. I think he's a demon too, but he ain't fucking with Yusuke. He ain't fucking with Yusuke. Yusuke died and came back to life. Yusuke Urameshi, demon Yusuke. I wanted to go with Tanjiro, but that's out of his class. So I gotta go a little bit stronger. All right, I'm gonna have to hop over Yusuke Urameshi Demon versus Grimjaw Jaggerjack from Bleach. What y'all think about that? Tell me about that one. Now, random. Think logically here. Oh shit. Okay. You think Grimjaw is gonna beat Yusuke? Okay, I'm gonna come back. I'm going. I know he got the Sarah and all that, but Yusuke got that demon gun. The demon gun. Ain't spirit gun when he's his demon gun. Okay. Hey, oh, my boy Skylar done made it. What's up, Skylar? Okay. I like Spike from Cowboy Bebop. Number one is David Lucas. I'm a big David Lucas fan, voice actor. He voice acted Onizuka in GTO. That's when I really got to kind of know some of his characters, and I'm a big GTO fan. Onizuka. Lord Forger versus Onizuka. I'll come back to that in a second. Okay, but Yusuke got spiritual pressure. That's how they rank them as an S-rank demon. But we'll come back to that in a second. You asked me Spike from Cowboy Bebop, right, with the guns, and Vash from Trigun with the bounty on his head, who has a brother that's fucking retarded. And you're talking about the original Trigun, not Trigun Stampede, not the new Triguns coming out, Starlight, what the fuck is gonna be called? You're talking about the original Trigun. So I'm gonna have to take Vash, and it's because Vash isn't human. He technically is a plant, but technically we didn't know that to the new Trigun Stampede. But the man had a goddamn mechanical arm. He was fast. He could shoot. I like Spike from Cowboy Bebop, but I don't think I think Vash got him. There's no doubt in my mind. I think Vash would get him. Samurai Champloo. What's the guy? David Lucas played the other guys, not the Samurai Champloo. What's the guy name? I'll think of some sword fighting real quick. I think it's Mugen. I think, yeah, the white guy, the white one. I'm gonna take Mugen from Samurai Champloo versus Afro Samurai. Who you think got it? Who you think got it? Now, I ain't taking sides on this one. You gotta be shitting me, man. You know goddamn well Mugen gonna be Afro. Afro all he got is one slash. I mean, he can fight, but he got one slash. Ninja Scroll. Right? Ninja Scroll. I can't. Jubei. Jubei will own Afro Samurai. He will own him. Straight up own his ass. Now, let me go back to Bleach. Yusuke and Grimjaw. And I'm talking about Grimjaw release, right? His Zanpakuto. That's a good one. Masamune. You know, boss Masamune gonna beat Mugen. That's not even fair. That's not even fucking fair, man. I'm a go with. I know y'all want Grimjaw to win. I just don't see Grimjaw beating Demon UK. I don't see it. If it would have been Noritora, Ukiora, you start getting up there, the third spotter. I can think of her now. Not Nelly L. Holly Bell. The old man number 2 of Coyote Stark. They'll fuck UK ass up. I don't see Grimjaw doing it. Besides, Grimjaw gets consumed by anger a lot. Oh no, Devil May Cry is anime. Devil May Cry has an animated series, so it's anime. Aizen solos both of them, and both of them are demons. Aizen. See, there's not too many people that's gonna fuck with Aizen. There's just not, unless you're blind and cannot see. There's not too many people. Aizen got the Hogyoku. First off, can it withstand the spiritual pressure that Aizen can release that might cripple them from the get-go? They had to keep Aizen in a chair to contain his spiritual pressure in the 1,000-year Blood War arc. Did you not see the amount of power this man still had after being locked away for like 4 or 5 years underground? like Dante and Virgil isn't fucking. It does no. They're not faster than Aizen. No, fuck no. They're not gonna listen, man. They're not gonna beat Aizen. If Aizen didn't have the Hogyoku in him, then yes. So if you look at the Aizen pre-1,000 year, okay, the Aizen before he absorbed the Hogyoku in Karakura Town. If it's the plain Jane Aizen, then absolutely Aizen not fucking with Dante and Virgil unless he can release his Zanpakuto. And before he absorbed the Hogyoku, he had to actually draw the Zanpakuto and release it. Kiyokasui Getsu. But now he doesn't have to even have it. It's a part of him. He can just hypnotize you by looking at you. So I think Dante and Virgil is going to be our class. I know some people are going to watch this stream and they'll probably feel the same way I do. You might feel as though Dante and Virgil can get him because of speed. But once again, they might be quick, but can they kill him? Aizen's practically immortal. He has a Hogyoku in him. They will have to literally eradicate all of his being. And I don't think that's going to happen. I think Aizen's going to fucking How number 90. Kudo Hisuki. Game over, man. Straight up. Now that's a fight. You want to fucking throw Aizen into a fight. I got the perfect fucking warrior for his motherfucking ass. Okay. Now stay with me on this one. Stay with me. Don't y'all lose me on this one. Stay with me. Aizen. Y'all say, what the fuck? This motherfucker stole off. And we're going Street Fighter on this one. Straight Street Fighter. Aizen versus Bison. Psycho, full-fledged psycho power Bison. Unleash Bison. Man has no pupils, so you can't hypnotize him. He's Aizen off the bat. I don't know, man. Now, Aizen's practically immortal, but Bison is damn near immortal too. So I don't know. I don't know about that one. Oh, come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. Aizen cheer. Stop it. Hey. I'm gonna have to side with Aizen just on principle. But if you ask me, I think Bison can get Eisen, man. I think Bison can get Eisen straight up. I know it's like, well, Eisen can move his hands and blow up shit in a big ass radius. Okay, but Bison can too. Bison's a motherfucker. Bison's a motherfucker. I understand. It's just okay. Eisen versus Sun Jin Woo from Solo Leveling right now. Right now. And once again, I like Eisen, but Sun Jin Woo versus Eisen right now. I already know who wins it. I already know who wins it. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. I don't know who's gonna win that fight. Sun Jin Woo. You know why? You know why? Sun Jin Woo is a OP motherfucker. The man can pretty much bring you back and make you his slave. Kind of like Genryusai Yamamoto with his Zanpakuto. He can also make you fall into control. Without doing that. Like Jin Woo has so many techniques that even Eisen, if Eisen tried to hypnotize him, guess what? He got an antidote that can erase that. Ooh. Ooh. That's a good one. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with Jin Woo. Jin Woo, he has so much shit in his arsenal, man. How you can't compete with that shit? Like you need somebody on a top tier level that can fuck with Jin Woo. And it's not too many people out there unless they're on the God level. There's not too many people out there. He's OP as fuck. And his daddy, I don't even know how strong his daddy. I can't wait for his daddy. Because we seen him at the end of the last scene. His daddy is a strong motherfucker. Hey, we ain't gonna say all that. I know Jin Woo probably could. And for you Goku fans, you don't like that shit. Hey, listen. Goku ain't fucking with Jin Woo. I don't give a shit how many planets he can blow. He is not fucking with Jin Woo. He ain't fucking with him. I'm sorry. I don't care about instant transmission. I don't care about Kamehameha waves. I don't care about him being able to fucking go ultra instant and then move techniques. Goku got shot. Goku got shot by a fucking finger ring. Okay? The man died originally for a heart virus. Almost died again, but Trunks saved his ass. He ain't beating Jin Woo. The man got potions and all types of fucking shit. And unless Goku is willing to really to kill a human being, which he ain't. Yeah, he got hurt by he ain't beating Jin Woo. No. I had to highlight this. Fuck no. The best anime character of all time. You guys ready for this? Of all time. In my humble opinion. Yeah, I heard about a bullet. I know y'all not gonna like this. It's not a new anime neither. I'm going back. Because this character indirectly helped another character mature because that person's heart was still bounded by the woman that he loved. And the woman that had a hand in this, that trained this young man, knew the fate of this young man, knew her fate for training this young man, that she was going to be slain by her lover. Ladies and gentlemen, Toro, the Toro brothers, the junior, not the senior, the baby Toro. In my opinion, the Toguro brothers, in my opinion, the young Toguro is the greatest character of all time from Yu Yu Hakusho. Genkai trained Yusuke, got him strong enough to put him in a dark tournament. She knew she was entering the tournament at the behest of her former lover that used to help her beat up demons, by the way. And then, indirectly, he watched Yusuke get strong. And Genkai knew that Toguro was going to reveal to Yusuke what it means to be a true spirit detective and have to overcome obstacles even when you don't want to sell your soul to become stronger or immortal. You have to make a wise decision. Once he absorbed Genkai's spirit orb, Toguro killed her like he was supposed to do, because that was her sole mission, to pass on her energy, her power. She goes to other world, spirit world. What's his face? The pacified breath, King Yama-san. I can't think of the fucking name right now. The fucking King Yama-san. What the fuck? I can't think of the fucking name right now. Anyway, let her come back as the little penguin thing, you fucking Yusuke spirit beast, to coordinate helping Yusuke unlock his power. Toguro wanted to die so he could finally be free of this world, to have a full battle. After teaching Yusuke everything he needs to know, wipes him out, and then in the midst of all that, he goes to spirit realm. Genkai knew that she was coming back alive because they granted any wish, Kawemba, as in Kawemba. Genkai tried to tell Toguro not to go to the worst hell in spirit world, and this man say, in order to atone for all of my sins, I must do this and go to the worst hell possible. Ladies and gentlemen, Toguro, the young one, younger Toguro, to me, is the greatest character of all time. No, no. I actually just started watching that last week. So if you think I'm lying, if you never watch Yu Yu Hakusho, go watch the dark. If you don't, hey man, I'm gonna show you exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. For those of you that want to know who I'm talking about, give me a second. I want you guys. And this is why Yu Yu Hakusho is so goddamn great. This is why it's so goddamn great. See, I too have the original box set. Listen. Get season 2 and season 3. Okay. I want y'all to watch this guy right here. This guy right here. Toguro. This guy right here. That, to me, he is the greatest fucking character. He helped Yusuke develop, mature in the worst possible environment. And then after that, you get into the former spirit detective art. And then you start learning about demons and their classes and all that fucking shit. Shinobu Sensui and you see, we're sitting here talking about anime and ranking anime and what anime characters can fuck with whatever. Yu Yu Hakusho is very underrated. It is very underrated. Demon Slayer, One Punch Man, Bleach to some extent, all of that came from Yu Yu Hakusho. This show ranked demons by rank. Okay. Demon Slayer rank them by rank. fucking One Punch Man rank demons by rank. Okay. And then you look at Spirit World, the real world, but what is Bleach? It all came from Yu Yu Hakusho. The show hardly gets any fucking credit. I haven't even seen the new season yet. I know it's out. I'm late. I haven't even seen it yet. And how the fuck can it be worse? There's nothing worse than Dragon Ball Evolution. Nothing worse. But before I talk about that, let me just, for those of you that never seen Yu Yu Hakusho, let me give you the backstory real quick. Just real backstory. I want you guys to understand something. Dragon Ball don't got shit on Yu Yu Hakusho. Just fucking 4 seasons, 112 episodes. This kid, Yusuke Urameshi, and this kid, right, Kurabara, right, I name his fucking last name, or frenemies. Enemies and frenemies are different schools. Okay. Yusuke dies. I'm not gonna tell you how he dies, but then he gets his life back, becomes spirit detective. His first case, serious case, well, I say second case, involved these 2 demons, Kurama and Hiei. I'm not gonna tell you who Kurama is or who Hiei is, but they're demons. Okay. Down the line, Yusuke is gonna grow stronger. He's gonna come across this lady by the name of Genkai, who is voiced by, in my opinion, the greatest voice actor to ever play Frieza. That's Linda Young. And she's going to train him. He's going to grow stronger. He's going to enter this tournament. He's going to win this tournament. Then he's going to go on and find out more about himself, go learn about who his demon father is. That show in 112 episodes has more meaning and more character development than all of the entire Dragon Ball franchise. If you think I'm lying, just go watch Yu Yu Hakusho. You can watch it all in a week. Go watch it. Go check it out. Do not be afraid. It is a very good show. So much so that there's a strong likelihood we might get an announcement next year that it might be coming back to continue the story. Justin Cook, I think, is the voice actor that played Yusuke, has been pushing for this show to come back. And I believe he's going to get his wish. So, yeah, it's that. Yes, that is true. That is true. I heard about it. I probably would. See, Tiate Kubo mangas and stuff and his anime, the spinoff he did before Bleach came back and all that. I like his work. I like Kubo's work. It's not too many artists or mangas that I read anyway, but Tiate Kubo's, I like his work. I like his work. But back now, let me get to Dragon Ball Evolution. Let me get to Dragon Ball. There is nothing worse than Dragon Ball Evolution. Not no tick turds, not no fish turd, not no ant turd. No turd is worse. Dragon Ball Evolution. Yeah, Dragon Ball Evolution is the utmost horrible fucking thing that I have ever seen in my life. It's probably on the same playing field as going to North Carolina in week 3 and watching the Panthers pound on us. And then, oh, by the way, last week, letting them come here and come from behind and win. Yeah, you're welcome, Falcons. Yeah, you guys, the same of. I ain't getting off topic. Y'all seen a little short. You ain't seen it, go watch it. Yeah, man. The Panthers was pounding on our flag lady out there, Miss Sunny. She need a raise. Pounder. It was all fucked up. But there's nothing worse Nothing worse than Dragon Ball Evolution. That shit was so bad that the creator had to come out and apologize about how bad it was. That shit sucks. And I have it in my closet to remind me. I watched that shit once. I've been had the movie for 50. I watched it once. I never watched it again. It's in the closet right now. Just to remind me that it, anime can get that bad. I cannot. I can't think of nothing right now. If One Punch Man was that bad, then there would not be a season 4. I no, no, no. Let me see. I can't believe this. Oh man. One Punch Man season 3 is widely considered to be bad due to a significant drop in animation quality, which fans describe as janky and slideshow like. Many viewers feel, God damn, the poor. Well, I'm gonna share this screen. I didn't even know One Punch Man. I knew it was coming out. I just ain't watched it yet. Okay, I'm checking it out in a second. Many viewers feel the poor animation detracts from the exciting Monster Arc Association arc, which is a major plot point in the season. This had led to the season receiving very low ratings from both critics and audiences, with some calling it the worst anime of 2025. We waited all this long for a new season, and when did the season start? Last month in October? I didn't even see it. I knew it was coming out. The animation is frequently criticized. What the fuck going on here? Hold on right quick. Catch back up. There we go. There we go. The animation is frequently criticized being poor with frequent use of still frames. Oh man. The season had been met with widespread disappointment, with some episodes receiving extreme low ratings. Oh man. Yeah, the Monster Association art was very good. Oh, oh man. Yeah. Yeah. All right. That's that is not that's not good. That is not holy shit. October 12th. Okay. So it's on Hulu, weekly episodes every Sunday. So I got Hulu. I'm surprised now Crunchyroll. I got Crunchyroll and Hulu. So I gotta catch up on One Punch Man season 3. It's that bad. I'm going to look at it. They got episode coming out here on the 23rd, so that's tomorrow. Oh man, yeah, I know you guys can't see. I'm not sharing stream. I'm going to start watching that tomorrow. Now, random. I know you sent me something in my Discord. No, you're all right, Tyler. I got about another 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about you, Barry. Let me look. I know you said something to me in my Discord. I'm pretty sure you did. Let's see. Say you sent it to me. Let me look. Let me see. No. Hey, Random, where did you send it? Yo, did you send it to Discord? Because I'm looking, I don't see no messages from you. Yeah, I don't see anything. I'm looking in the Discord. I'm checking my DM. I was saying, I'm looking at my DM. Let me look. The last thing you sent me. Let me go up. Yeah, the last thing you sent me was fucking, unless I'm looking in the wrong place, sent me fucking Foreign Never garbage. Let me see. Okay. I know you're not in the members chat. There, okay, there we go. I see you. I got it now. I see you. What the fuck? Oh man. That is bullshit. They gave One Punch Man a 1 out of 10. Oh, that's bullshit. Man, they gave One Punch Man a 1.8 out of 10. Man, you can't make this shit up. I'm that man, this sad. You can't make this shit up. I don't even want to share the goddamn screen. I'm not gonna share that screen. That's horrible. Hey, that's fucking horrible, man. That's fucking sad. What? I thought One Punch Man was coming out next month. It came out in October. What the fuck are y'all doing? We waited 6 years and y'all give us garbage? Oh, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. Listen. I've been watching Spy Family. Spy Family's good. The last episode a little bit, man, but it made full circle. One Punch Man. Oh, I'm watching you. Oh, sweet Jesus. Y'all finna get roasted. Well, y'all finna get roasted. I cannot believe One Punch Man is that fucking horrible. I just can't believe it. Give me a second. I can't believe it. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous on so many fucking levels, man. The fans waited 6 fucking years, and then that's what they get. That's what they get. Garbage. Oh no, the new Snow White movie tanked because the actor that plays Snow White had to get politics involved with the Gaza shit and Israel shit. She should have kept her fucking mouth shut. Didn't nobody listen, man? You can't take an iconic 30 something fucking film, Snow White, right? And don't make it about what it's supposed to be. It's Snow White was put into deep sleep. One thing my son wrote, no, Snow White was put into deep sleep. They completely made about the fucking little gnomes and shit. Like that's I read the reviews on that and I'm like, why would they do that? That's not what we remember Snow White to be. I guarantee you this, they would not be making any new rendition of Snow White in my lifetime or in yours no more. They done fucked Snow White ass up. I even heard they're gonna redo Bambi. Y'all Disney, y'all trying to go bankrupt, huh? If it don't follow the original, y'all fucked up Lion King. Then, in order to correct that, you had to bring in Mufasa, who wasn't even meant to be king, adopted. Scar, I see why Scar killed his ass. Scar was supposed to be king. Mufasa wasn't even part of the original clan. And you make an outsider king? Yeah, because you fucked up the real version of Lion King when you made a real life action movie, whatever. And then, oh well, you know what? We're gonna talk about Mufasa now. We're gonna bring him back, and we're gonna explain why Mufasa became the Lion King. You know what? Scar should have been king. Yeah, I said it. Scar should have been king. And then we all know Kobu was Scar offspring. We knew that shit. Simba knew it too. That's why he ain't want fucking with his daughter. And then you gave us horrible Lion King 1.5. I didn't wipe my ass 1.5. I watched it once. It's 30 years of existence. I watched it once. I watched Lion King 1 and 2 over and over and over. 1.5 can suck it. I didn't go watch the movies, and I didn't go watch Mufasa. I read the reviews. If you're going to do a Disney movie, it should stay animated at all times. Listen to me. I'm predicting it right now. 10 years from now, Toy Story 1 is going to be redid as a real action movie. Watch. A Bug's Life, they already did that. They got a little short mention of a real Bug's Life. Cars, it's coming. It's coming. We all know Hercules already had a real life fucking movie, but they're gonna do it the Disney way. It's coming. Cinderella. All that shit's coming. Mark my words. You can't leave it alone. You can't leave it alone. Tarzan. How you gonna have a man? I wanna know. Can you tell me? I wanna know about the strangers like me. Phil Collins. Hey, y'all know Phil Collins gonna have to sing them songs again unless you rehash them songs. He already old. He had to re-release his Face Value fucking DVD CD with Coming in the Air Tonight. What's up, Jamie? I wanna know. Listen, when Toy Story come out with the real life cartoons, are y'all gonna get old ass Randy Newman out of retirement so he can sing that big song that made him real fucking famous on Toy Story? You know that you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Go get paid, man. And good morning, by the way. What are y'all gonna do, man? What are y'all gonna do? Y'all need to leave them cartoons alone. Shrek, don't need to. Shrek 5, Toy Story 5. What the fuck else? What the fuck else? Can we get Cars 4, please? I've been waiting on Cars for a while. I want to see what's going to happen with Lightning McQueen. Okay? I'm actually intrigued with Cars. I actually like Cars. I didn't care for part 3 too much, but I still fucks with it. So what's going to happen with Lightning McQueen? He's going to just fucking retire and become the coach. I mean, we waiting on that. I'm waiting on that. So, but yeah, Disney's fucking up. Just fucking up. And listen, if One Punch Man is indeed that bad, I'm going to tell you guys. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch all the episodes before our live stream again out next week. I'm gonna watch every fucking episode. So I'm gonna give my honest opinion. And if it's ass cheeks, I'm gonna tell you it's ass cheeks. Because you got some fans that if a string lag or if it's GI shit, GCI, what the fuck shit called, they use fucking shit. They complain CGI. They complain, man, they ain't fucking the way it's supposed to be. It's fucking bullshit. Well, go do it, bitch. You go do it better. No, I'm not. I wouldn't. That would never come out my mouth. I would eat dog food. I ain't say dog shit. I eat dog food before I ever say Dragon Ball Evolution is peak. You know why I would say it's peak? If One Punch Man is that bad, Boruto. And I hate anything remotely that got to do with Naruto. I will give Boruto props. if it's as bad as people say it is. Ain't no fucking way. No way. Dragon Ball Evolution would never, it won't even get past worm shit good. Worm shit actually has a meaning to life. It fertilizes our soil outside so your grass can grow. So when worms are in the ground, eating and pooping in the ground, it actually has meaning. Dragon Ball Evolution has no meaning. It's not even worth, it don't even need to be mentioned. I hate Naruto. I'm going to just simplify it right now. I hate Naruto because they amped him up to be more than what the fuck he is. And Naruto's full of filler. And also, they try to compare Naruto to Dragon Ball. And they try to say that Nine Tails Naruto can beat a Goku. I'm not the biggest Dragon Ball guy when it comes to amping it up and putting it on a pedestal. But here's where I defend Dragon Ball. There are just some anime out there that shouldn't even be put in the same realm with Dragon Ball. And Naruto is one of them. I know it's wildly popular. I know it made Japan a lot of money. I know this. But when it comes to power scaling, it's not even in the same league. Naruto should be on the same league as One Punch Man and One Piece. Naruto isn't killing Goku. Naruto couldn't kill a Chaozu, let alone a Yamcha. So the Naruto fans really believe that Rock Lee can whoop a Vegeta, that Kakashi can beat a God Destruction, or that Minato can whoop a Goku. They believe this because of the ninjutsu style, or that Sasuke can solo everybody, and that Sasuke's brother, I can't think of his name right now. What's his name? Shit. That fucking Sasuke's brother name that died. Fuck, man. Shit, you know what I'm talking about? Random. Start with I can't think of his fucking name, man. Fucking Madara. They really believe Madara is Aizen level, and that Madara can come in and just whoop everybody from Zeno down because of his eye. No bullshit. That's why I hate Naruto. Because of that. You get in where you fit in. You know what I mean? I'm going to quote something from Jacob Fatu. He took that from Too Short. Get in where you fit in. Right? That was a Too Short album. You got to get in where you fit in. You know what I mean? And Naruto ain't getting in there with Dragon Ball. You start talking about solo leveling. You start talking about Undead Unluck. You start talking about Yu Yu Hakusho. You start talking about, to some extent, Devil May Cry. Demon Slayer to some extent. Then we can start crossing some Dragon Ball shit a little bit. Naruto is sub Namek Saga strong. And that's all he'll ever be. He's saying Saga strong. That's all he'll ever be. Yes, you need to watch Undead Unluck. Because, see, Alex/Victor and Undead Unluck will beat Goku. There, I said it. You can't kill him. He's undead for a reason. The bitch is like 500 years old. How can you kill something that's been crushed by a comet? That's what I'm saying. It doesn't. You don't have to have raw power. Goku is a he got ultra instinct, ultra ego. They don't matter. So what? The man can't die, and Goku can't fight at that power forever. He's gonna eventually wear out. Undead cuts his head off. He rips his limbs apart. How the fuck you gonna kill that? You're gonna be wasting energy after energy. You're gonna eventually get tired the fuck out. And eventually undead just gonna wait till you get tired enough and just fuck you up. And if you take his little disc out of his head, that unlocks all of his memories from the past on what he used to be, he transformed into basically like a Super Saiyan 3, might well call him Super Saiyan 4, and it's lights out at that fucking point. So Goku's not touching that. Nobody besides Zeno is touching undead. Maybe the Grand Priest. Yes, undead look, yes. He got split personalities. When he has that chip in his head, he's Alex. He's a good guy. He's calm, cool, collected. Take Chip out, he becomes Victor. His past comes out about what he used to be. I'm not want to ruin it for you. They ain't never seen Undead Unluck. But everybody in there has a power. They're negators. Check this out. There's one negator that can write a story and make it a reality. I'm not going to tell you what the negator is. You pretty much can compare that guy to the guy that made and named all the Zanpakutos and give him power. What's his name? Hunjo? I can't remember his fucking name right now. The strongest Soul Reaper, the very first Soul Reaper, was the one that created the Zanpakutos. You ain't fucking with that. Goku can't beat somebody like that. They're negators with power that fucks with your justice. Absolutely, he can sell most anime. Absolutely. And he don't have power to blow up the earth or nothing. He's just, you can't kill him. You can't kill him. The bitch got hit with a meteorite. Huge fucking comet. You can't kill. He let him hit him. You can't kill somebody. Goku can't kill somebody like that. Son Jim, we ain't gonna kill him. Son Jim, we ain't gonna kill him. That's what I'm getting at. How can you kill something that's undead? You can't kill him. His mana will drain out. I'm trying to kill that motherfucker. He can't be undead, man. Unluck is the key to being undead. And the only way he's gonna do that is you gotta lay on luck. See, eventually, I don't want to ruin it because I'm not even reading the manga, but eventually what's going to probably end up happening, and for those that read the manga, they'll probably correct it and spoil it for me, but I don't care at this point about that. Unluck is unluck for a reason. And Undead knows the only way that he can probably end up finally dying is giving Unluck what she wants. And that's going to require Undead to probably do something he ain't did in a very long time. In the midst of adult situations, his luck will run out of not being able to die. And finally, both of them will probably die. Because, believe it or not, Unluck wants to die because she can't live a normal life that she wants. And Undead wants to die because he's just tired of living. He's like 300 years old. So yeah. Yes, like a Mr. Satan. You gotta be a gag character. Yeah, man. Like Undead Unluck can virtually solo most of the anime out there. You're not fucking with that. Sun Jin Woo ain't fucking with that. Goku ain't. They would have to eradicate the whole earth, and then you're not fucking with that. Sorry, not fucking with that. Check it out. That's my ringtone. 00 Ichi #1. Even though I know Queen B is a non-binary, most likely transsexual dude, that song goes hard. Just because you like the same thing that you have between your legs doesn't mean I won't listen to some of your music. Well, I take that back. I can't jam Diddy too much no more. I damn sure can't jam Lil Nas X. Old Town Road was all right till I find out what the song really was about. When I seen that album cover and I seen that rainbow in the background, I thought that dude was a little bit out there, and then he came out, and then all of a sudden, old dirt road, Old Town Road became a song you don't hear too much no more. Take my horse to the Old Town Road. It was all good at first. I used to jam the fuck out that song. Then I started listening to the lyrics. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm like, this though. What? Go down the Old Town Road. You want to ride? Then you can't no more. Yeah. Then it started to kind of click a little bit. And then all of a sudden it came out that he was like that. I'm like, I can't jam that shit no more. He talking about basically going down dirt roads, riding on slongs and shit. Horses is dicks. You talking about going to the dirt? Oh no, I can't this and that. Nah, they all right. Band's all right. But then you got Diddy. After hearing him clap Meek Mill's cheeks, I can't listen to Diddy too much. I can't. Because I hear him clapping Meek Mill's cheeks in all of his songs now. I can't. And I Need a Girl was the shit back in the day. I need a girl to ride. That was the shit back in the day. I can't jam no more, man. I seen this producer, Jonathan Hay, I think. He was friends with Diddy back in the day. He was the one that helped Diddy try to redo the Notorious B.I.G. catalog shit back in the day. This man's like fucking 300 pounds. And he came out and said that Diddy forced himself on him. Now, I'm still trying to find that hard to believe. I think he wanted it and Diddy gave it to him. Now he's trying to get paid. But needless to say, I can't listen to Diddy. He's not a bad boy. He's not a bad boy. He's a bi boy. Okay. He's a bi boy. No. Diddy's gonna make an album. Listen before I get out of here. I'm gonna in a few minutes. That album is gonna be called Baby Oil Volume 1 and 2. Y'all guys, I said this before. Y'all think I'm fucking bullshit. He is going to play in the baby oil meme shit. He's gonna get paid off of that. Watch. All we found out about Diddy is that he likes dick and pussy. He like dick and bath. The Carmen, I want my dick and baths. There, my dick and baths. When he made his home, they stayed in the hot dog house, the Dick and Balls factory. I want my dick and bath. I put my dick and bath. Hey. wouldn't surprise me. Listen, I used to jam R. Kelly a lot. I used to fuck to his songs a lot. I can't no more. When I hear I don't see nothing wrong, I think about R. Kelly outside McDonald's talking to high school girls getting French fries. I'm a father of about to be a 10-year-old daughter. Me and my wife, when we first met, I dedicate this to my favorite girl and Call Me. Like those were our jams, you know. Girl, I'll be right there when you need me. Those are our jams. Oh, I dedicated this one to mine. Can't jam no more. Because I think about what was he doing with little kids in his house. And I still got his whole catalog in my phone, because if I erase the catalog, erase all my playlists, it's tied to like a big playlist. So I can't jam them. When I try to listen to them, like I just can't. I can't vibe like I used to when I just remix to every R. Kelly song you can think of. I done heard damn near, and I got most of his songs in my phone. And if I try to jam it, like Happy People was the shit. Step in the Name of Love was the shit. You know, the Happy People album, The World's Greatest, like those were the songs I jammed. Issues, and the more I think about it, I believe R. Kelly was coming out about himself in that song. You know, the song goes, I'm sick and tired of the games you play. Every move I make, yeah, it's got something to say. Scandalize my name when you see it in the paper. That song off the R album, Issues. I believe he was trying to come out then. Kind of like Diddy with I'm Coming Home. When that line where they say it's easy to be Puff, but it's hard to be Sean. I think Diddy was trying to come out then. We just didn't catch on to it. So, like I said, I still got some of Diddy songs. It's hard for me to jam them because of what I know. You hear the shit that I'm like, Diddy did what? He was doing, okay, he's a freak, but see, I listen, I'm gonna say this, and I don't want nobody to think that I have an issue, because I don't. I like Poontang. If I know you like cornholes of the same species that you are, I can't jam your shit because you're not speaking to me. You know what I mean? I can't sit there and honestly go, oh, I fuck with Diddy, man. Well, but Diddy was just fucking Meek Mills and like TD Jakes and like a whole bunch of other motherfuckers. I can't. I like Badge, so that I can't jam him and feel like I'm being myself. I can't do that. R. Kelly kept little girls and pissing on little girls, and I have a daughter. I can't jam that shit and be okay with myself. I'm finna be a 10-year-old daughter. So yes, their music is what made them famous. You can't take that away from them, but their personalities, I'm not that way, so I can't jam you. I can't even follow you on social media. So it's Zero Ichi is a non-binary. Won't admit that he swings both ways. However, he ain't fucking with little kids. And I ain't heard him doing sadistic shit. I like that song by Undead on Luck, the season 1 opener. I made it my ringtone. It's a crunk ass song. It's called Number One. I fucks with that. I jam that shit. Fuck it. But Lil Nas X, what's up, Game Geek? Old Town Road, he talking about fucking dick. I can't jam. I'm not going down old dirt road with a man riding horses. Fuck it look like. If it's not an organized trail ride with bitches and shit, me and homeboy ain't riding the horse down old dirt road. Oh no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck we doing? We playing swords? Fuck no, man, fuck that. we ain't doing that. No, nah, negatory. So, are we going camping? Huh? Okay, well, I got my own sleeping bag, motherfucker. You got your bag? No, we ain't doing that. I don't fucking know you. if they my grandpa or my brother or uncle or oh no, battle buddies from a military time. No, we're not going camping, motherfucker. We friends. We ain't bros like that. Oh fuck no. Man, no, we're talking about artists and shit and music and shit. And I'm about to end the stream. We were talking about anime for a while, and then I started to explain why I can't listen to certain people anymore, and it kind of went on that tangent and giving reasons why. You know, I just can't, and that makes me homophobe. Hey, oh well. You know, I got gay family members. I talked to them and grew up with them and love them to death, but they know how to approach me, and I don't swing that way with them. They can go do the fuck they want to do. I know what I'm gonna do when I get off this motherfucking computer in a minute. I'm gonna go get in bed with my wife and put my unmentionables between her unmentionables while she sleep and curl up and go to sleep. And have 2 scoops of breast in my hands while I sleep. That's fuck I'm gonna do. Homie over hose, yeah. Do the whole man. That shit right there. And that's what's wrong, man. Listen, I don't want to get off tangent because this is gonna be an anime stream. That's what's wrong today. There's a lot of homies over hoes. There are a lot of guys, man. I was just talking with a guy at the gym the other day. It's sad. My son is autistic and he's 6. Okay. I went and ate lunch with them Wednesday at school. Just being a father, you know, spending time with the kids when I have time. And he's in special need kindergarten. He's autistic. And there's a little girl in the same class as him with special needs. And it's the cutest thing. He holds her hand. He walks her to the door. And he see me and his mama doing something like, you know, and then his mom hold his hand, you know, his sister hold his hand. So he's want to hold a woman's hand, right? He does it with his teachers, the female teachers. He's like the perfect little gym, and he's 6 with autism. When he get old, and he start realizing what his fireman's for, I'm not gonna have to worry about him putting homies over any damn thing. he already showed me what he like. Then my daughter got a crush on a little boy, and I'm like, you know, all right, motherfucker. You know, I'm like, all right, I know you're 8. I mean 9 going on 10 and shit, and you know, and you're starting to figure out some stuff. Have me be a little crush, but you ain't dating. You get to be 13, 14, daddy slowly start to let you go to the movies. I'm gonna be their chaperone. They ain't gonna know that. I'm gonna drop them off, hit the block, come back, park my car, wait about 15 minutes, come in there, get a ticket, sneak in the movie theater, and sit my ass down. Be watching that shit. I'm like Marlon, I ain't gonna beat no fuck in the night. You know, I'm watching that shit. Yeah, man. I you know, that's a proud dad moment. You know, because you're sitting there and I'm looking like, son, what are you doing? He, you know, he's nonverbal. He can say a little words, but you know, he uses ACC devices to try to talk. But he was holding her hand. I'm like, dig it. You know, I dig that. Yeah, that's a moment that I would take to my grave. You can't take that away from me. You know, so I hope he grows up to be a real good gentleman, and I'm trying my best to guide him because I wasn't always perfect coming up. Y'all know my backstory. I'm you know, I made a lot of mistakes. Me and my wife at one point somewhat separated because of me getting out the service, not understanding mentally what's going on, getting drunk and fighting like a motherfucker. I am far from perfect, but as I had to accept what was going on with me mentally, I had to do things that was going to better me. And the one thing I had to do was put the bottle down. I still drink, but not like I used to. I gave up smoking. If I have a cigarette, it's like once a year or twice a year. And I had to get out of the environment and get into a positive environment and put myself in a situation where I can grow and be something better than what I was. I'm still growing. I'm still far from perfect, but the stuff I did in my 20s, I'm almost 40. I don't even. If me and my wife argue right now, you know what I normally do? After a while, I get the hell up. I'm in my office now, but if the argument's gonna go on, because sometimes a woman when she lets it out, I get in my car and drive the fuck off. I'll ride around for about an hour, let shit die over, come back home and try to talk like adults. The 20-some-year-old me would be trying to engage in arguing and you know what? It may be that time of the month. I'm just gonna get in my car and just ride out for a little bit. I'll come back, let shit blow over. And you'll learn that as you get older. You'll learn more stuff about yourself. But I'm a different breed of guy. Like I say, I don't judge. You like what you like, but I can't be one way, but then I'm doing stuff that got you questioning who I really am. If y'all see me jamming nothing but female music all the time, but I'm on here talking about fuck that shit. Oh, I bet you were just jamming Marley Cyrus and fucking Taylor Swift. And then you want to act nah. So you are what you say you are, and then your action shows. I listen to a lot of old school. I hang out in a lot of older environments. Some of you guys in the Discord, when I was up in Charlotte at the game a few weeks back, the hotel I stayed at, that was all mature level people. Some going to the game, some people just visiting Charlotte like I was. That was an older club on the top floor of that hotel. It was mainly people in their 40s and 60s and late 30s like me. I didn't want to go to the club not that far from the hotel where it's gonna probably be a lot of 20-year-old motherfuckers, 30-year-old motherfuckers, hoes in booty cutter pants and shit, trying to look for a one night stand. If I would have been in my 20s, that would probably been a place for me to go. But I want to be around civilized folks that got money, that ain't trying to start no shit, and have a good time. And get about the laws being called. That's who I am. That's who I am now. I have lost a lot of friends because I don't want to hang out like I used to. I don't want to. If you don't want to do anything creative like going bowling, maybe shooting some pool, I don't want to hang out, just drink and get drunk. I'm not that way, So that's what I'm getting at, man. I got kids to raise, and a lot of men that forgot that is the mission. If you lay down and make a baby, you need to raise that fucking baby. You shouldn't walk out the woman's life, especially if your kid got a disability, and say, "Oh, it's not my kid." But that's another topic for another day. I don't want to get off a tangent on that. But life will throw you curveballs. And I am living the best life, and I'm looking forward to even improving on that as I turn 39 here in a couple of 8 days. It's the 23rd now. So when I turn 39, I'm gonna try to do better than what I did at 38. And if I live to see 40, I want to do better at 40 than I did at 39. So you always want to elevate yourself. You always want to find ways to do better and to prove to yourself that you can grow. And sometimes that means you got to cut people off in your life that is holding you back. And for those of you, appreciate it, Random. And for those of you that is choosing homie over hoes, don't get mad if you don't know where your hoe at. Because, we be in the city. Young Dro, might want to listen, hoe where your hoe at. You. Oh, she was Dro at. Some of y'all, and women, if you're not a hoe, I'm not talking about you. Because see, real women will have a real man in their life. I'm talking about the ones that they got hoes, and then they know that that woman ain't no good, but they'll yet still put the homie over the hoe, and then the hoe goes and find gold somewhere, and then the guy crying because he chose dick over badge. I don't. You gaming guys, you anime guys that be on computer all fucking day every day, and you gamer guys that if you lose your chick to some other dick, don't get mad. I knew a guy that would literally get off work, come home, had a beautiful woman, man, come home, hop in the shower, and jump right on the fucking PlayStation, play Call of Duty. And I would do it every day, streaming game every day. Finally, one day, his old lady left him. And the crazy thing was, she left him for the neighbor. She basically moved out and moved right next door to the neighbor. The neighbor was her husband, military buddy, that served abroad with him. But he was single, didn't have no wife. He was trusting him to go over there and look out there when he be at work, make sure she got what she need, cut the grass, all that type of bullshit. He was giving her all the attention she wanted. And he ended up leaving. She ended up leaving him. It got so bad on him that he was contemplating suicide. He had to leave the area and relocate, start his life over with. But he let games come in between something that was really good to him. A lot of people do that dumb shit. But anyway, that's enough random for tonight. It's been a real good stream. I wish I had more time, but in about 6 hours, I gotta get my ass up. I gotta be at the gym. I got client train in the morning. Then it's football, Falcons. But we will be doing this again random. The next time I do a stream, have your ass here on time, because we're gonna do this again. I'll open the lines up in the Discord, but nobody jumped on. But that's okay. I knew it was gonna be Saturday night. A lot of people out for the holidays, a lot of people traveling, a lot of people got stuff going on. But other than that, we're gonna revisit this stream again, because there are a lot of animes that we still ain't even cover, man. We ain't even cover fucking. We didn't cover Hell's Paradise. We didn't really cover Sakamoto Days. We didn't really cover Undead Unluck too much. There's a plethora of anime out there that we didn't even get to touch on, and that also includes Marvel, because anime. Spider-Man, X-Men, those are all animes. It's a cartoon-based anime. So next time, random, you have your ass in here. Because, like I said, I want to give you guys what y'all guys want sometime. I just want to do streams that I want to do. Want to give you guys what you want. We might revisit that DC versus Marvel, because, DC been doing a lot of good shit. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Marvel's Marvel, man. I mean, there's a debate right now that Hulk is the strongest character in the entire Marvel franchise. And we all know that's a bunch of shit. We all know that. Now we're leaving the gods out. We leaving the one above all, the one below all, and the peasants. We leaving them out of there. They left. We leaving all that out of there. We all that shit out of there. I'll do that. We all know Thor is the strongest motherfucker in Marvel. Let's just stop at this. It's fucking God, for God's sake. You mean tell me Hulk, Gamma Wave, Hulk don't like it when you get angry. Oh, Bruce, you don't like when you get angry? Stop it. Stop it. We all know Thor is the strongest motherfucker in Marvel. He's fucking Thor. Immortal. Thor's immortal. And we all know Superman is the strongest character in DC. More of the story is if you have a fucking cape behind your fucking back, Doctor Strange is like OP in Marvel. Captain Marvel in DC is like OP. They need to stop it. Hulk, Camera Crush. You know what? I'll put my money on Batman to be Hulk. I'll put my money on Batman to be Hulk. Oh, you don't think Superman is the strongest DC character? Who do you think is the strongest? You know what? We'll be on all fucking night. Who do you think is the strongest DC character? It's Superman. It's Superman. Okay. Who is the strongest DC character in your opinion? I know he beat Hulk. That's you mean Batman, Bruce Wayne, with all the money in the world, can build a suit. I don't know, kind of like how they did Iron Man, you know, and that'll be Hulk. I don't give a damn as hero or heroines. Who or villains? Who do you think is the strongest DC character by none? No fucking besides Immortal motherfucker. Well, the one above all in the peasants. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about characters that are actively engaged in DC. Darkseid, I kind of see Darkseid. Doctor Strange, motherfucker. Dr. Fate, okay. That's a couple of them. I still think Superman whoop every last one of those fucks. But that's my opinion. I mean, as long as you ain't got no goddamn kryptonite out there for me, what was that, that shit, then he's all right, But yeah, man, the Hulk, no, stop. And fucking Spider-Man whooped the Hulk. And we all know Captain America on steroid whooped the Hulk. Yeah, we'll get to it. That's coming back. It's been a while. We gotta get to it. Because I know Skylar loved that shit. Captain America will beat the Hulk. Oh, remember that. Cap. I don't give a fuck. They put steroids in Captain America. Okay. They made him the leader of the fucking Avengers. Okay. Captain America ain't fucking with him. And I don't even like him like that. I'm a Thor guy. Right? Leader of Asgard. I'm a Thor guy. But babe, you start to talk like that, I think you have a problem with me. I don't want to have a problem with you, Hulk. I got to get the fuck out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. Good morning. Good Sunday morning to you all. I hope you all have a safe Thanksgiving. I won't be live streaming this week because it's a Thanksgiving holiday week. And then I'm preparing for my birthday the following Monday. I will be streaming that first week in December. However, it's going to be a lot to talk about. I'm going to hopefully have a new tripod to film some workout videos for my fitness channel. Once again, it's up. I have videos, but the channel is private right now. So you're not going to see anything on there because shit's private. But I hope to have a new tripod so I can film how-to videos and stuff in the gym again. Because I know some of you guys been waiting on that content. It is coming. I showed you earlier. I got videos already edited, ready to upload, ready to go. I just want to get a few more. So when I upload, you have enough to watch for a while. Try to get ahead. So when I start filming, I can stay ahead, right, on that channel. But other than that, man, I had a great night this evening with you guys. I'm looking forward to doing this again in the near future. So random next time I will sing it live, so you'll know. That way you can jump on, and then we will get that DC versus Marvel shit again, because that was lit back in the day. It's been a couple of years now. That was lit back in the day. You and fucking Skylar was going at it for a while on that shit. So we got to bring it back. It's new characters. There's always something new going on in those franchises. So I will be circling a date for that. Random, I haven't forgot. I'm gonna see if I'm free this week. I have been on my PlayStation. I don't know if you've been paying attention. I know Jamie probably seen me. I was playing the new Demon Slayer game and trying to catch up on Street Fighter 6 and shit. I haven't forgot. We will be getting that stream together to do that. So I just been slowly getting back into my games. I had a little bit of downtime, so I was kind of taking advantage of that and catching up on shit. But if I have some time this week, if I have time on Friday, I'm gonna try to see if Jamie's free. I'll just shoot y'all some private messages on the PlayStation. If you're free, we'll get to that Marvel versus Capcom or the Dragon Ball Fighters. We'll get to that. If I have some time, I'm gonna be busy, but if I do have time to try to stream it, we'll try to stream it live for an hour on YouTube. So we'll see. We'll see. But I haven't forgot. We'll see. You guys have a great night. Stay safe this week. Until next live stream, this is Baby Boy Savar Matner. I'm out, everyone. Peace.